kind of Shio and I were saying that, first game was on time, second game has to be a little bit off, and quickly we're seeing a oddball on live fire, so lots of good action. Live fire or oddball twice in the first game, so very interesting turnaround as quickly we get wet, grabbing the ball and then immediately going down.
I mean, the ball is going to be on the other side, right in the middle of the Loud Whine players here. As you can see, them trying to just get across the map for the time being, and there's going to be some smokes from We Get Wiped here in the garage. C4 is going to go down as Defin picks up that kill, but the oddball will be down here at the base of the tower where Sia's OS has been picked up. It's going to be in the hands of Ranger, or excuse me, I think that was Celestial actually who had it. Does end up going down, so the power up not going to find a whole lot of use for the time being, and that is going to be the ball now in the hands of Loud Whine.
Always in the when you grab the oddball for the first time, it's always the best bet to use it to disrupt. So with We Get Wiped kind of moving in to where the oddball is, it's a little bit. I would never advise you to do that. I would say push forward, cause some chaos, but I'm also like someone who advocates for chaos in all Halo games. I want to see guns going everywhere, bullets flying everywhere, and people just playing, with the sole intention of defeating the enemy before you even get to a fight. But quickly we see Loud Whine has 25 points, so about 1/4 of the way there, if my math is correct. Getting a good trade between Fuzzy and Rangle. Yeah, Ranger. I apologize, Ranger, when you watch this. I did not mean to call you I didn't mean to mispronounce your name. But quickly moving into a B positioning for a ball, quick be able to throw it off and reset the ball. So pretty good positioning, I would say.
Yep, and we're going to see right now the ball still will be in the hands as they're past the 40-point mark and counting. Doesn't look like We Get Wiped has been able to really get very close to things, but Ranger has picked up that OS once again, has that power up, and is trying to just charge forward with it. Is going to eat some teammates there, it looks like. And I mean, they're going to dump the oddball down onto the ground, try to clear them out. The double team will come out on top, and Defin is going to continue to fire away. C4, last player alive for the team, is going to try to pick up one on towards Faka, but is not going to be able to finish that one. And the oddball still in possession of Loud Whine. It's just been Loud Whine this entire time, charging forwards, and now they're up to a 60-point lead count.
I would probably say that this is very similar to the last game we were seeing, where first game people were still getting new. We Get Wiped had to have 2 subs in, so the little bit of coordination seems off. And not even a grab by We Get Wiped since the beginning of the game, but a little bit of Ranger grabbing Sniper, which can be pretty deadly, but still pretty good control from Loud Whine.
I mean, right now it's going to be 94 and counting. The ball has barely been touched by We Get Wiped. It's going to be 100-5 opening round going the way of Loud Whine as they just roll right through. We Get Wiped. Not a lot of stability there. They're still trying to recollect themselves, basically. I mean, their team was literally thrown together at the last second with 2 substitutes here. C4 and Frosty are the 2 players that are actually on the roster. One of them is not. One other player has not really appeared. So, I mean, it is going to be kind of the wrong end of the battering ram that they're staring down here, as the shots are going to continue to charge forward, and that's not. It's 4 dead again.
4 dead again, and you did an excellent move, and even better positioning with that flank, because now Loud Whine has the ability to contest overshield, which you see all of We Get Wiped. They understand they have to push forward for it. OS, I don't even think they grabbed it. Maybe who has it? No, I don't think anyone.
Trying to figure that out. Everyone seems to be dead, so whoever had the OS, I don't think had it for very long. Because I think what happened here, so you're going to see shots coming through again, but the ball is going to be all the way in the tower. The focus of We Get Wiped is on here towards the sandbags area, but the ball wasn't actually there. The ball's been reset now, though, as Defin's going to find one on towards C4 once again. As Defin's up to 10-5 already, Sniper in hand as well to go with it. As they're going to pick up that ball, and it's going to get sent back out to the tower, and I mean, it's just going to stay there. We Get Wiped has got to find a way through the defense here because they have a total of 8 points through 2 rounds right now.
Certainly, and of course, you know, holding on to tower is a pretty good position because the ability to reset. I don't know necessarily how much Loud Whine is going to need to reset it because they've just dominated this weekend wiped crowd. Actually, no, they didn't reset it. I have just been like I said, no reason to reset, and all of a sudden it does get reset. We get right, finally getting to 10 points, moving it into A, which I would never advise doing. But certainly working out a lot better for We Get Wiped after being able to get a few good kills, and Mint even getting the kill with the oddball itself.
Yep, but this is going to be OS picked up by Defen, currently at 12 and 6 as well, leading the lobby in kills. You can see the ball's made its way here over towards B, and the push is now going to start getting set up. Loud Whine is going to start grouping up here. They're going to be charging forward. The OS basically gone right out of the gate. Celestial will fall. Down goes 3 players. Down goes 4 players from the side of We Get Wiped. The ball did get reset at the end though, but everyone now coming up off of spawn is going to be in some pretty awkward positions across the map as Mint Frosty immediately falls once again. The split spawns are through. C4 and Co spawned up in the garage away from their captain, I guess, because Frosty spawned it on the other side of the map. Ball's going to be down though here, and shots will continue to ring out. You're going to see C4 in an awkward spot, trying to get away, trying to stay alive. Defen will fall, Fluxy will fall, but 3 go down for We Get Wiped once again. And I mean, they've caught up in points, but they are just getting heavily outslayed right now.
Yeah, and I have to say, like, amazing C4, like, it's him against the entire world, it seems, as he keeps being the last person alive. Good stick by, I believe it was Mint Frosty on the Defen. But realistically speaking, this is, like, unless We Get Wiped is able to get some good quality firefights in their advantage, they may not be able to, like, continue on the momentum that they had earlier. I want to give some love to Stunna Love, because they have 12 kills, 81 points overall in the score, and only 4 deaths. So they've become the critical player for Loud Whine. And, like, every single player on Loud Whine is playing exceptionally well.
Yep, no, definitely. I mean, you can see 15, 16 kills on the board on the other side. No one's hit double digits yet. Stunna Love continuing to rack up ball time here. They've crossed the 60-point mark here and counting. So we're going to see the OS is up as well. You can see Defen is looking towards that. C4 is going to slam that one home just in time. And is trying to get it out with some of it intact, but it looks like most of it will be used to just kind of run away and get involved into some more gunfights. It's going to be in a 2v1, even with the OS. Not going to come out on top, and they will fall. This is Frosty with the ball as well. Teammate there, Ranger, is going to be there in support. But the ball's going to be on the ground. It's hit the deck, and it's going to be Fluxy who picks that one up and just kind of tosses it off on the reset here. No ammo in that heat wave means out comes the BR, and there's the win from Fluxy. As the shots are just going to continue. The ball has been thrown out into the middle of dummies here, but I mean, just no one's alive on the map from We Get Wiped to do anything about it.
Excellent play to throw the ball into dummies, mostly because it forces a slay, like a slayer, essentially like a mini slayer round. And that's where Loud Whine has been doing exceptionally well in terms of their overall score and also their ability. Mint Frosty getting the kill, getting a good kill, and immediately, like, Thaka returns across the map and just gets a kill onto Mint Frosty. So, like, every single kill is getting, like, a response in kind from an individual player, and that's where We Get Wiped is struggling immensely. Like, they're not able to maintain the momentum of one kill because immediately you're seeing Loud Whine get a response back in.
I mean, they're just kind of very disconnected here across the board. I mean, you can see Mint Frosty is going to be the only player alive trying to prepare for this OS setup. The problem is by the time you even get to the OS, you're going to be down like 10 seconds here left on the scorecard, and you can see Mint Frosty kind of recognizes this fact. Is going to have to start pushing forward. Is going to get into a gunfight there with Stunna Love. Stunna Love goes down. It's all going to be now Faka and Fluxy in the back. You can see Faka's ready to just toss the ball off and is going to succeed in doing so. Everyone just kind of turns around, exposing their back to Fluxy, but gets cleaned up. And I mean, this is the kind of the first semblance of control you've sort of seen on the map from the side of We Get Wiped. But right as I say that, C4 is going to fall. And then that's going to be Celestial falling as well. Frosty trying to get out. They gave up the OS as well in this play. And it's just going to be Loud Whine once again with everything in their hands.
With everything in their hands, you saw a much better performance from We Get Wiped in Game 2, but still...
going to continue the way that they've been going so far. We'll be on board with Celestial right out of the gate. Right towards the Rockets we go, and is going to fall immediately. Mint, I think, is just able to grab that, but is also going to go down as well. So everyone is... Well, all right, 4 dead right out of the gate.
4 dead right out of the gate, but I feel like that was just a missed opportunity. Like, they were really trying to rush to grab the Rockets, and... You know, at that moment, that's when you just rush 1 or 2 players. Getting double kill with the Rockets. What an amazing shot. And Shio, you have to give some love for the rocket efficiency being used.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I'm happy with that. I mean, Stun is out to 4-0 start right now. There's only been 1 kill traded back. It's an 8-kill lead for Loud Whine right out of the gate. And it's definitely looking a little rough to the start. We Get Wiped is looking to kind of bring it back. And this, unfortunately, is not where they wanted to find themselves. They're just getting kind of run over across the board. Killing spree now officially for Stunna. Going up to 5-0. Fluxy at 5-1. Still a rocket in the chamber to work with as well. And I mean, I think, yeah, somebody's going to eat that as actually, no, it looks like, well, Frosty survived for a moment and then immediately goes down to a nade. And it's just all across the board. It is just players from Loud Whine are just everywhere. And I mean, you could argue too, in week 1 is probably the best time to have a substitute because most of your team has probably never played before, but Loud Whine is looking quite good right now.
They're looking amazing right now, especially since, you know, with Stunna Love, you know, you want to see a strong performance in week 1 because it sets the momentum for weeks ahead. It gives you a little bit of boost, and it allows you to recognize how your team plays. Nice kill from SV Celestial. Now we're seeing 7-20, so almost halfway for Loud Whine, but every single time that, like, if you're down this much, you have to recognize every single kill is just another step forward. Rockets grabbed by Loud Whine yet again, and now you're seeing this game why they're called power weapons, because they have so much power if you're able to use them efficiently. Fluxy using it on 1, but does go down, but immediately has teammates quickly grab the rocket. So good coordination on the, you know, on not denying Loud Whine the ability to grab rockets even though the player dies.
Yeah, but we're gonna see. I mean, Stunna still continues currently at 8-1. You're looking for something to appear for the side of We Get Wiped. Currently 10-27, so a big 17 kill lead for the time being from Loud Whine. And you see Ranger trying to peek out, try to win. I mean, just 1v1 gunfights are not going the way of We Get Wiped. Basically in any situation, it seems like. So they're going to see shots coming through. Celestial in the back is able to find 1, but will fall down. C4 falls again on the other side of the map. That's 2 dead on both sides. That's probably the most even trade we've seen, honestly, so far in this map.
And that's unfortunate. Like, that's really unfortunate for We Get Wiped for us to be like, yeah, that's the most, like, you know, best trade that they could possibly get, and it's still a 16 deficit. Quickly, Mint Frosty trying to do anything, you know, to win, but they're starting to get pinned in to their spawns, and that's not, you know, maintain the momentum. Thaka getting a good kill onto Ranger with the sticky grenade, and now they're even positioning themselves to grab potentially shotgun and potentially even rockets. So, like, a phenomenal understanding of the map from Loud Whine to ensure that there's only 15 kills away.
I mean, they're just going through it. I mean, they're just speed running this map right now. Fluxy with the rockets in hand as well is just going to go to town with them, finds 1. I mean, they're just up there. I mean, they're basically perfect rockets efficiency so far. They've been doing a great job of trying to stay here. As I believe, okay, no, we didn't lag out. I thought for a moment we might have lagged out, but no, we're okay still. Defin is going to be back here with a stalker rifle, but yeah, the player's always there in support, it seems like. Stunna Love is going to find 2, looking to make it 3 here onto C4, and is going to close it out with the smack as well. Because, I mean, it is just looking really rough right now for the side of Loud Whine.
Yeah, it's looked really rough for We Get Wiped for a while now, and realistically, I think they just let the game get out of hand. 5 kills remaining for Loud Whine, and 4 remaining now. Only 1 team wipe left. Finally getting to 20, so the defeat would not be as bad, but still a a very powerful statement from Loud Whine as we start to get into the 1 more kill remaining. It does get it, and it is 50 to 21 for Loud Whine and game point. A phenomenal.
This might be one of the last times that we see 5 flags, because honestly, we have no idea when that's actually coming. Because I know I wasn't ranked for a bit, and then they had to take it out, I think, because there was issues. That's going to be a big kill. Ranger right out of the gate with the rockets. He's going to find 1. I don't know how Defen didn't go down to that one. It looked like it hit Defen pretty close, but nope, Defen has most of the HP left still, and the rest of the team is just going to be coming off spawn. C4 is going to pick up 1, gets sniped in the back though. Faka's up close, gets traded by Celestial, so this is pretty good actual start from the side of We Get Wiped. I mean, they're pushed back into their base, but they're getting the trades necessary right now to kind of maintain the control.
Certainly, you're seeing a good amount. Like, they were able to make a play to ensure that, you know, Loud Whine got pushed back. But I wouldn't necessarily, like, I would say that was a good play, but it's a play that you never want to be forced to make in the first minute of the game. Mainly because, you know, you saw quickly, like, We Get Wiped got annihilated in the early push for power weapons, and still, Loud Whine has power weapons yet again. And both flags have been taken, but Defen quickly grabbing We Get Wiped and moving it all the way into Loud Whine's territory, while the flag for Loud Whine barely even got out of their base.
The flag is going to get grabbed. Celestial is trying to follow up on that, but unfortunately it's not going to be the case. C4 will be out next as well, but the flag has gotten away, and it does look like it should be pretty close to getting tossed in here, unless Frosty is able to kind of close out. He's going to find 1. Oh, those shots, oh man, the servers are probably not having a good time for these guys, because those shots did not look close for Mint Frosty, and yet they still tagged. So, oh, okay. Slightly delayed here as the flag ran into the wall, but that's going to be the first one thrown home by Defen, and that is going to be the first cap on the board. 2 minutes into the game is going to be picked up by the side of Loud Whine.
Quickly grabbing the score within 2 minutes of the game, and almost immediately you're seeing the early slaying game for Loud Whine, you know, like in this game has gone to Loud Whine. And Loud Whine has positioning to grab rockets and even maybe 1 or 2 snipers. It really depends. It's amazing C4 being shot out, being forced into mid, and Son of Love, I would say the MVP of Loud Whine this game, quickly moving in, taking out Mint Frosty, and clearing the position open for their team to grab flag.
You're going to see, I mean, Celestial is going to be charging forward, but runs into 2 players plus the OS. Everything basically just kind of staring him in the face, which is unfortunate there. Is going to continue charging back towards that flag where the players are spawning back up. Ranger is going to go down. Should get traded out here, but Celestial, no, not able to finish the kill. Faka will go down. So yeah, Celestial does get it with that nade. You see Mint Frosty's going to be working here around the mid-map area. And for once, that's 3 dead. Fluxy's the only one left from Loud Whine, so some map control established here by We Get Wiped. They're able to get out of their base, they're able to push back the players that were coming their way. That's also just a great no-scope shot from Fluxy. Picks up the kill on towards Ranger there with the BR swap as well. And is going to continue forward. And is going to have to back up, reload that sniper, and just probably going back for some more here.
Probably going back for some more. I mean, they're going to try to go for the whole thing by this point. And even when We Get Wiped attempted to, you know, got a good play, oh my goodness, that was nasty. Oh. But, you know, as I'm saying, like, even when they got a good amount of slays onto Loud Whine, they're so defensive that they didn't really make a play too far, like, out of their own territory. And now, you know, Loud Whine's quickly moving back into an offensive position. And as I said last game, as I'll say this game, as I'll say every single game, aggressiveness wins series. You will never win if you play really defensively while the other team takes the advantage. And it's true in everything that you play.
No, 100%. I mean, we're going to be seeing going forward as well. I mean, the shots are coming in. The snipers are basically being used as shotguns here right now from the side of Loud Whine as they're trying to push forward. The kill assists are coming through. C4 is going to fall. It's going to be traded back, though, as Fluxy gets taken out as well. Stunner Love is going to be in the back, though, and is going to find one on towards Celestial. Then Frosty trying to move forward, pick up that kill. Defen is going to get naded out here, I think, is going to eat most of that one. And the pings are going to come through, so they know there's a player back here. Unfortunately, there's also some reinforcements coming through. Defen's going to pick up that kill anyway and is going to be able to fall back behind the wall provided by a teammate. As this push is just coming through, Stunalove with the rockets as well is just going to find the rockets. And there's still one in the chamber. I mean, this should, in theory, be another pull from Loud Whine as they're just taking out every player from the side of We Get Wiped right now.
And, of course, you know, Loud Whine does indeed get the flag, and they're starting to be pushing into long haul. Mint Frosty seems like they're going to try to push for OS, but immediately Loud Whine positioning themselves successfully to grab it and grabbing the second flag. I really, if We Get Wiped right now, you need to make a Hail Mary play because you have to be able to do something. Disrupt Loud Whine's ability to make a good push, and I feel like you need to push through the middle, get 1 or 2 kills if you can, and then you can make a play for power weapons before you make a play for flag. It needs to be step by step. It needs to be methodical, because if you don't, you're gonna get double killed like what Stunalove did to both C4 and Mint.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of unfortunate nades that ended up hitting the wall and picking them up. The flag is gonna get grabbed once again by Stunalove. Honestly, I mean, We Get Wiped is probably just hoping at this point they want to get put out of their misery because it's just nothing is going their way, any way, shape, or form. They're able to find one. They're gonna get a second as well. I think that might have been the flag carrier at the time. No, it wasn't. Stunner was the one doing it, not Defen. They're gonna slam that one home. If this was the new setup on HCS, it would be over by now. But nope, we got 2 more flags potentially on the board in the next 5 minutes for Loud Whine. We Get Wiped is just trying to hang in there somehow, some way, shape, or form. But I mean, every power weapon, every power up has gone the way of Loud Whine. They've just not been able to make it work with anything that We Get Wiped can kind of, like, you pick up the scraps more or less, right? Like, you get your own sniper because it spawns right beside you. And, I mean, you got nothing else.
No, and I feel like at this moment, the game is, for We Get Wiped, you have to recognize where you struggled and how you're able to, like, come back from this in terms of, like, a overarching, like, morale boost as Fluxy getting a double kill, and it's about to be another team wipe, but Mint Frosty, yep, team wipe, and it's just been a massacre on the field for Loud Whine, like 4-0 already, and you already have Stunalove moving in to try to grab the flag, being denied by a Ranger, but still, it's just been not particularly good for any movement from We Get Wiped.
And the shots come through. The rockets are going to come through, find another 2 as well. Players are going to spawn back up, trying to get back to the flag. As you can see, the players of Loud Whine are already pressing in on this. The OS in the hands of Fluxy as well, and C4 knows that he's got a problem because that is a big, scary person coming his way. And he's going to eat a lot of nade, a lot of fire here. Trying to just stay alive. He's going to catch a player in the back here, and he's going to find that kill. So there goes the OS. He's able to interrupt the killing spree there. He's going to try to pick up that Amelia. Is not successful. Stunalove is going to be up here, trying to just survive. But yeah, C4 is going to be the last one left from the team. And it's just, yeah, everyone is just falling around the board. Players are spawning up on the other side of the map, and they're just immediately, like, they're just being killed on spawn.
Yeah, no, they can't really do anything because the stubborn defense of We Get Wiped is forcing spawns into an inopportune position and ensuring that Loud Whine can easily rotate in order to make good plays. Definitely getting the sniper across the map with the sniper rifle. Then Frosty fighting for his life, back up going down. Back almost 30 kills already. 29-11. And 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game. At this point, you just end the suffering by this point. Because there's nothing We Get Wiped is only maintaining a defend at all costs. Don't let them get a 5. Don't let them 5-0 us.
Yep, well, I mean, Fog is going to continue to fire up. Is going to hit 30 kills in the map as well as they're going to push forward. And yeah, Fog is just looking for whatever possible with the kill. The sniper is there, and it's just mowing them down left, right, and center. I mean, they might just play at the 2 minutes, and they might not even go for the... Okay, I was going to say might not even go for the flag. It's like, at this point, just show them some mercy. Just end it right now, guys. The flag is out, but I think the flag carrier was shut down here, so this is going to be a chance for We Get Wiped to kind of reset. Rockets in the hands of Stunalove once again. And, I mean, that's a low percentage shot that should not be hitting, and yet is still going to succeed in doing so. But there goes the flag, and this will probably be it. I don't think anyone from the side of We Get Wiped is going to be in a position to stop it. They probably don't want to stop it at this point. They probably just want to get out of the server because they have not been having a good time with the lag situation that's been going on. They're going to slam it home, and that is going to be a 5-0, and that's going to be Loud Whine 3-0, cleaning up the series.